BA.2, also known as stealth Omicron, was first found back in December. It now accounts for more than 50% of new COVID cases in this country. Some good news, though. COVID-related deaths in the U.S. are declining. The weekly death rate now stands at 750 deaths per day. Deaths are down overall nearly 34% in the last 2 weeks. And this all comes as the Biden administration rolls out a new website to help the fight against the virus. COVID.gov launches today. It's being billed as a one-stop shop for COVID resources like tests, vaccines, and masks. We have an entire team digging into all of the COVID headlines for you at this hour. Let's begin with NBC News White House correspondent Carol Lee. Carol, talk to us a little bit more about how people can use this new website and why the administration is rolling it out now.
Well, Aaron, the administration is saying that this is something that will be very user-friendly for people to find where they can get tested, what the status of COVID is in their various communities, where they can find different treatments. And one of the things the White House is saying is that the president will highlight this. It's called Test to Treat Locator. So basically, you can go online and you can look for where you can get tested and treated in various pharmacies or community health centers and things like that. And so this is part of an effort for the White House and this administration to put everything in sort of this one-stop shopping kind of place. There also will be a national telephone hotline, so people who don't have access to the internet can try to reach this same information through the telephone. The president's also going to call on Congress to pass additional COVID funding. That's been something that the White House has been asking for that Congress has not yet done. And he's expected to point out that there are already ways in which the U.S.'s COVID response is being hurt by not having additional funding, particularly when it comes to future testing, future treatments, and things like that. And we're just learning, Aaron, that the president is going to receive his second booster shot after delivering his remarks today. So that comes right after that's been approved, and the White House said he would consult with his doctor about whether or not he was going to receive that. And he will receive that, and is expected to be on camera making a public showing of that.
Yeah. I want to ask you about money. You mentioned this a couple of times there. If we talk about Biden's push for more COVID funding, the federal dollars that cover things like testing, for example, that money's dried up at this point. What is the administration asking Congress to take action on, to actually do here?
Well, it's about $32 billion in funding, and the administration is saying that they need this money to do just as you said. They need this money to make sure that this infrastructure that the administration has put into place to respond to COVID that they feel has worked relatively well, at least now, and is in place in case there is a new surge. They want to be prepared for that, and they're saying that this is something, if it's not passed, that won't happen. And so the president's going to point to things like the fact that if they want to buy vaccines in the future, that could be problematic, treatments, other aspects of their whole response.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.